Hello, Mr. Ramkrishna here. Basically, we are discussing one of the topic that is city creation. City creation. Basically, we are discussing one of the topic that is vitamins. Basically, so one of the person told that basically this is that one basically. This is the design. This is the map basically. Who are creating this design basically? In this basically they have taken Pakistanis also basically. Why? Because Pakistan also basically was one of the part of India basically previously basically. So one of the person told that basically the numerator basically are doing that basically. So that's why basically they are giving the Pakistani job basically. So one of the person told that how basically they basically can do the job basically in India here basically. One of the person basically literally asked the question basically. The Indian people basically are not getting job basically in software company and they are basically giving Pakistanis job basically. And that basically is in Vadodara city basically. That means the prime minister is also with Pakistan basically. One of the army basically person basically asked the question basically. We need to do the inquiry of Narendra Damodar Modi also basically. One of the army person also basically told that basically. Then one of the person told that army person also army group only basically given the permission basically. Then that was also basically shocking basically. So the army groups basically have in army group basically Indian army the Pakistani also has entered basically. One of the person asked the question also basically this. That was basically very dangerous question basically. That means Indian group basically are Indian army groups are basically I don't want to say basically that basically Indian army groups are. So they are basically hiring Pakistani army group basically in India basically. One of the person from satellite group he told this also basically. The Indian army groups are that basically. So one of the army group basically got angry and basically started doing the inquiry of numerator company basically. The really basically it is like that or basically it's just fake basically. Fake means literally basically is telling basically like that only. So that was very shocking news basically. So one of the person told that basically how many family basically are in India basically like this basically. That was also very shocking question basically. Then yesterday basically in next previous video basically, I had taken one example of Jinnah also basically. Jinnah family basically. But he basically died long before basically. So one of the American person told that basically नहीं रे बाबा उनका हमने cloning बनाया human clone created basically and he basically started one caste basically in Gujarati basically. So one of the American person told that also basically because human clone basically that means that is America basically. It's a huge business basically you can say of human cloning basically. Huge means very huge basically. One human clone basically cost around 1,000 crore rupees. 1,000 crore basically it's a normal amount basically. Like this basically they get the money of maintenance of the 1,000 crore basically. So it's a huge income basically of America basically. So one of the person told that basically. That means this person basically that is this numerator company basically knows that basically where is Muhammad Ali Jinnah and what is the caste of that particular Muhammad Ali Jinnah basically. He is basically currently playing the role of Gujarati caste basically. And he is also basically Gujarati. Yeah? One of the person told that also basically. This is that company. See again basically that company. दीवानगी दीवानगी है ना कोई रहसन ना रहबर ये इल्जाम लगे किस पर बस दीवानगी 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 है all the hot girls put your hands up and say oh Shanti all the cool boys come on make some noise and say oh Shanti So this is that company basically. That means he knows basically that who is Muhammad Ali Jinnah and who is basically the person basically currently playing the role of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. That means body basically. And he basically is connected with American government basically. Because American government only do this basically. So one of the person told that where is America basically. So see basically this is America basically. Who says that basically we have given money to the Indian software company, you ask them only basically. USA Parliament basically. That is White House basically. In America basically given the name as a White House. See basically. See basically. White House see basically.
President Trump was the first to arrive, walking slowly toward North Korea in the no man's land of the Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ. Then Kim Jong-un emerged, walking faster to catch up. The two leaders shook hands, Trump on South Korean soil, Kim Jong-un in the north.
Good to see you again. I've never expected to meet you at this place. You feel as soon as you take a step forward, you will be the first U.S. president to cross the border.
They were separated only by a narrow concrete strip, the demarcation line between the...
So this is that America basically, who is handling this company. There is one more company basically, that is NIK office basically. See that also basically. Because this group basically I think knows basically who is Muhammad Ali Jinnah basically. Because they have the data basically. They have the data of data science basically, and they are basically can do anything basically. So see basically that is the company basically. And they basically have got the authority also basically from the government basically. Because government knows that basically he is Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He was Pakistani basically. So they basically keeps remember of each and everything basically. So very dangerous basically. So government basically is very dangerous. Who are basically in Delhi. See basically.
More fire come with them on Babylon. More fire beat them one by one. More fire come with the more fire come with the more fire. More fire come with them on Babylon. More fire beat them one by one. More fire come with the more fire come with the more fire. More fire come with them on Babylon. More fire beat them one by one. More fire come with the more fire come with the more fire.
So this is that company also basically, who also basically know who is Muhammad Ali Jinnah. That means one of the person told that each and every blood group basically, each and every human clone basically are controlled by one set of group of software company basically. And each company basically are, each blood human clones basically are connected with Microsoft SAP base company. That is the base company who create the software. That is Microsoft, Oracle, SAP, Python, PHP, COBOL, each and everything basically. So this whole company are basically the root company who actually do the mapping of this each and every human clones basically. And they are also playing the role here basically. So one of the person told that numerator basically might be doing that only basically. And they have not given job to Sunil Nair basically. Because they are telling that basically we can't give you job basically because we want Pakistani people basically who can create the data of Muhammad Ali Jinnah basically. And that basically is one of the caste basically in Gujarati basically. One of the Gujarati caste basically. He is playing the role of Muhammad Ali Jinnah basically. So one of the person told that in Gujarati basically, which caste basically might be that basically. Which caste basically that would be. So in that next video basically we are going to see that only which caste that is.